Hello everyone, welcome to the video tutorial series of the wireless communication. I am your instructor Varsha Tak. Let's start our today's lecture series. So in this video we will learn about some of the example that is related to this unit 2. Now, before starting the example, let's recall some of the terms. So when we are talking about the frequency reuse, okay, so D is equal to what? D is equal to minimum distance between the center of the cell that use the same frequency band, or we can say it called the co-channels. Okay, R is what? R is the radius of the cell. Then small d is what? It is the distance between center of the adjacent cell in relation. So that defined as small d, that is equal to r under root 3, where capital N is equal to number of the cells in the repetition pattern. So each cell in the pattern use the unique hexagonal geometry. Okay, so we know that cellular concept is based on the hexagonal. So n possibility is what? N is equal to I square plus j square. Plus I into j, so where I and j is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Now this relation holds, that is d by r is equal to under root 3n, and we can say d by d is equal to under root n. Okay, so these are the sum of the relations. Now when we are talking about the increasing capacity example, so at that time if the cellular system support the k channel and the reuse factor is n of the number of cell in the every unique pattern, then number of channel per cell is defined as a k by n. Okay, so these terms are related to the example that we will learn in this video lecture. So let's start with the example 1. So what is the example 1? A cellular system has 32 cells. So each cell has 1.6 kilometer radius and the system reuse factor is 7. The system is support the 336 traffic channel in the total. Now what we have to find? We have to find the total geographical area that is covered and the channel per cell and total number of calls that is supported by the system. So let's start the solution of this example. So number of total channel k is equal to given to you, that is 336 channel is that. Reuse factor n is given to you, that is equal to 7. Radius is given to you, that is 1.6 kilometer. Then number of cell, that is 32. So now let's start. Each cell has an area of that we can define under root 3 under root 3 upon 2 into r square. So this is the formula to find out the area of the each cell. So if you will calculate 3 under root 3 by 2, so you will get the answer 2.6 into r square. So r is what? Here 1.6. So you put this value, then you will get the answer 6.65 kilometer square. So that is the each cell has the area of 6 kilometer square. Now the total geographical coverage area, how we can define? So we can define it using the total cell and multiply by each cell coverage area. So total cell is given, that is 32. Now each cell coverage area is what? 6.65 kilometer. Okay, kilometer squares that we have defined here each cell area is covered by. So when you will multiply, you will get the answer 213 kilometer square. So this 213 kilometer square is a total geographical area. Now let's find the number of traffic channel per cell. So as we have seen the formula for defining the traffic channel per cell, that is k by n. So here k is what? 336 and number of the cluster reuse factor, that is 7. Okay, so the total number of 48 channels are there per cell. Now next what we have to find the total channel capacity. So how we can define the channel capacity? So total number of channel into total number of cell. So total number of channel we have find recently, that is 48, and total number of cell is given to you, that is 32. So when you multiply this, you will get the answer 1536. So 1536 is the total channel capacity. Now let's see the another example. Same example is that just a radius is changed. So now consider the radius is 0.8 kilometer, 8 kilometer, and to cover the 213 kilometer area, how many cells are required, and find out the total number of channel per cell and the total capacity. Okay, so solution for this example is what? Number of total channel K is equal to what? 336 channels. We have taken from the previous example. Just here we are changing the radius. Reuse factor N is equal to 7. Again the same example we are considering. Radius is equal to what? 0.8 kilometers square. Now each cell has an area that we have already calculated. So 3 under root 3 by 2 r square. So if you will calculate, you will get the 2.6 answer multiplied by r square. So 2.6 into 0.8 square. So you will get the answer 1.664 kilometers square. Now to cover 213 kilometer, number of cells would be, how many cells are required to cover the 213 kilometers area? So total area is total area divided by each cell area. So total area is what? 213, and each cell area that we have recently find out, so that is 1.664. So whenever you will do the calculation for this, you will get the 128 cell. So here we can say when to cover the 213 kilometer, you require 128 cells. Now, now define the number of traffic channel per cell. So to define the traffic channel per cell, K by N is there. So 336 divided by 7, that is equal to 48 channel. That is same in the example 1. Now next is what the total channel capacity. So how we can define the total channel capacity? Total number of cell and total number of channel and the total number of cell is there. So total number of channel is what? The 48, and total number of cell is what? 128. So how many total channel capacity is there? 6144 channels. Now let's consider the example 3. Now here first see this definition. Cellular system has a 25 kilohertz of the channel for the full duplex communication. So total bandwidth is 40 megahertz. Calculate the number of the channel per cell if we use the 3 cell, 4 cell and 12 cell reuse system. So if 2 megahertz of the band is allocated for the control channel, then determine the voice and control channel. Okay, so this is example is little bit lengthy. Now here see the total bandwidth is given to you. That is what? 40 megahertz. First of all, what you have to do, whatever is given to you, you just mention it. Okay, so total bandwidth is equal to what? 40 megahertz. Then how we can define the channel bandwidth? Here we can here it is given that full duplex 2 channel is used for the 2 channel of the 25 kilohertz is used for the full duplex. Okay, so the channel bandwidth is what? 2 into 25. So here we have the channel bandwidth, that is 50 kilohertz. Okay, so these terms we have defined. Now let's find the total available channel is there. So how we can define the total available channel? Total bandwidth is given to you, that is 40 megahertz, and the channel bandwidth that we have recently find out, that is the 50 kilohertz. Okay, so now you divide the total bandwidth by the channel bandwidth, so you will get the answer. So 40 megahertz divided by the 50 kilohertz. Now megahertz is there, so you have to convert it. So it is 10 raised to 6, and here kilohertz is there, so you have to convert it. So it is 10 raised to 3. So 40 into 10 raised to 6 divided by 50 into 10 raised to 3. So whenever you will calculate this, you will get the answer 800 channel. Okay, so total available channel is what? The 800 channel. Now for 3 cell reuse system. Okay, for 3 cell reuse system, we have to find out the number of channel. Now for 3 cell, 4 cell and 12 cell, we have to find out the number of channel. How many number of channels are available for this each cellular system? Okay, so number of channel is equal to what? The total channel divided by 3, because we are defining the channel for the 3 cell reuse system. That's why. So total number of channel is what? 800. So 800 divided by 3. So you will get the answer 266. So 267 channel. Now this channel will be used to find out the control voice channel also, that we will see later on in this example. Okay. So same way, find out the channel for the 4 cell cellular system and 12 cell cellular system. So for 4 cell cellular reuse system, number of channel is equal to what? The total number of channel divided by 4. So here 800 divided by 4. So you will get the answer 200 channel. So if we are considering the 4 cell reuse system, then 200 channels are there. Then next is what? For 12 cell reuse system. So for 12 cell reuse system, number of channel is what? Total channel divided by 12. The formula is same for each cellular system. 800 divided by 12. So you will get the 67 channel that is there in the 12 cell reuse system. Now 2 megahertz of band is allocated for the control channel that is given in the example. So how we can define the total number of control channel? Okay, so to find out the total number of control channel, 2 megahertz spectrum is given to you. Okay, so spectrum divided by channel bandwidth. So you will find out the control channel. So spectrum is given to you, that is 2 megahertz divided by 50 kilohertz. Now again this is in the megahertz and the kilohertz. So you have to convert it in the equal dimension. So 2 raised to 10 raised to 2 into 10 raised to 6 divided by 50 into 10 raised to 3, because we have converted megahertz and we have converted the kilohertz. That's why. So whenever you will calculate this, you will get the answer 40 channel. So total number of 40 control channels are available. Now the total channel is the combination of the control channel and voice channel. Okay, so you can doing the difference, you will get the voice channel. So total number of voice channels are total available channels minus control channel. Why this formula? Because the total channel is the combination of the control channel as well as the voice channel. Okay, so you just have to subtract it. So total available channel minus control channel. So total available channel is what? 800 that we have calculated, minus 40. So 40 control channel is there. So total number of voice channels are what? 760 voice channels are there. Now we have to find out the control channel and voice channel per cluster size. Okay, so for n is equal to 3, for 3 cell cellular concept, control channel is equal to what? Total bandwidth divided by 3. So total bandwidth, that is what? 40 divided by 3. So 13 control channel is there. Now a voice channel is equal to what? Number of channel for 3 cluster minus 13. Okay, that we have already defined. So as I told you that we will use it defining the voice channel. So number of channel for 3 cluster minus 30. So number of channel for 3 cluster is what? 267. 267 minus 30. So if you will get the difference will be 254 voice channel will be available in the 3 cell reuse pattern. Same way we have to find this for the 4 cell cellular concept. Okay, so here you can find out the control channel is equal to what? Total bandwidth divided by 3. So 40 divided by 4. So what? 10 control channel that is available for the 4 cell reuse system. Now next is what? The voice channel. Again the same formula is there. Number of channel for 4 cluster minus 10. So number of channel that we have defined for the 4 cluster is what? That is 200. 200 minus 10, because this control channel that we have defined by defining the total bandwidth divided by 3. So 200 minus 10. So that is what? 190. So 190 voice channels are there. Now for n is equal to 12. Okay, for n is equal to 12, that means for n is equal to 12, reuse factor n is equal to 12. Control channel is equal to what? Total bandwidth divided by 12. Total bandwidth is equal to what? 40 divided by 12. So if you will get the 40 divided by 12, 3 control channel is there. Here every time you have to take the round off, because channel is not in the point. Okay, so you have to take the round off variable. So 3 control channel is there. Now next is what? The voice channel. So number of channel for 12 cluster minus 12. So number of channel that we have defined for the 12 cluster, that is 67 minus 3. So you will get the difference 64. So 64 voice channels are available for the 12 reuse concept. Okay, so in this video we have learned about the example. We have learned about the capacity examples. Okay, so and we have learned the different formula also. So like this way you have to calculate the example. But first of all, what you have to do, whatever the given in the definition, that everything you have to define, and then according to the formula you have to complete the example. Okay, so this is all about this lecture. Remaining interesting topic we will cover in the next lecture. Thank you for watching. We will meet in the next lecture with a new topic. Thank you.